has to be done. For some reason YouTube won't connect. Oh, there, YouTube's back. I'm really having a hard time with the network today. It just won't stay. Just won't stay. Yes, hey Priya, you're back. Yo, I was disconnected frequently, so I'm ready to do your reading if you'd like to get it now. Let me just move that camera back where it's supposed to be. Hopefully we stay online long enough for you to get your reading. Because this disconnect on and off, highly frustrating. Cool. So your question was for love, finances. Just clarify for me, remind me. Hey Al, welcome. Welcome back. It's nice to have you in the chat. Thanks for supporting. Yeah, all good it seems. So Priya, please just confirm what your question was, because I've been disconnected and reconnected so many times already. I'll lose everything in the chat, I stop seeing viewers, the videos get split into multiple files. It's highly frustrating, but hey, whatever. Just gotta persevere, right? Just gotta persevere. So it was love, finances, and career. Kinza Khan, welcome, welcome. It's good to have you here. So listen guys, I'm only doing 15 readings today. Yeah, 15 free readings, and then after that it'll be donation based. Let's hope we can stay online and get this going. Featherston Al wants a reading, and Dr. Priya wants a reading, but Dr. Priya, I'd like you to confirm your question. If you're still in the chat, please confirm your question. And that'll be the first reading for the day. Al, please go ahead and ask your question. Have you guys been kicked out again or something? I still see audio and sound over there. Anything with relationships is, oh, great. So last time, Priya, please confirm your question, otherwise I'm going to move on and we'll do your question later. Juvalo on Twitch, welcome. Thank you for supporting us and for joining the stream. You are most welcome to join for a question. Just ask a question. So okay. There's no queue. Sorry about that. There's no queue because I'm streaming to multiple platforms, so no queue. But yeah, ask your question and I will get to it in order. So we've got 15 free readings going today, and Al Featherstone is taking the first one. As soon as you ask a question, you'll be in my mental queue and you'll be the next one to get a reading. No, I'm afraid I cannot write the answers on chat. That's not going to happen. Not a chance, but Arika Limbu, welcome. So you've got the third position. There are 15 readings going. Al has the first spot. Juvalo has the second spot. And then Arika, you've got the third spot. So help Al understand his or her present relationship circumstance. Past interval, present interval, future interval. So Al, in your past you've got the Knight of Wands. So this is talking about how this last week or this month you've been through, or just recently, something that's coming to a close, is a rebirth of intentions. Having desires and having passionate feelings for those desires and really setting hard intentions to manifest them, but then coming to a point or something happening where that whole way of reaching for your desires gets like shut down and destroyed, and you've got to reconsider what your desires actually are, what you actually want out of the relationship, what you feel about it, and setting new intentions towards making that real. A rebirth of intention has just happened. Another knight. Here in your present you've got a Knight of Discs, and he's reversed. So this one is talking again about a rebirth, but this one particularly regarding the way that you make money, the way that you secure yourself and the way you secure your livelihood. So it's saying that in your present, the way that you have been handling your physical security, so you get money from wherever, from your work or maybe a pension fund or whatever it is, you've been getting money, and now that's not reliable anymore. Something has happened that makes it not reliable, and so you've had to get into a new state of being where you're looking for new ways to find money, new ways to find secure income. Whatever you were relying on is not reliable anymore, and you have to look at new ways to make the difference up. Whatever is lacking in your budget, you have to find new ways to. That's what you're busy doing now, is finding new ways, because the old income has become unreliable. Your future interval is the Ace of Discs, and it's reversed. So this is an opportunity. It's an opportunity for you to communicate. It's saying to you, your opportunity is communicate. Communicate the way that you want to build your financial security. So this is like advertising, word of mouth. It's spreading the word of what you have, the value that you have, the physical value you have to give in return for income. This card is saying that the way that you get to the future you want, where you have all the finances. So this is about your relationship. Perhaps it's encouraging you to speak directly to your partner about the value you want to give and what you expect to receive in return. The Knight of Discs in the present is talking about how the unreliability of your income until this point is something that it's crossing the relationship. It's something that's going to put a little bit of strain on the relationship, and then This card saying communicate what you have to give and communicate what you'd like to receive in return for what you're giving. Communicate that with your partner. Yeah, this will help you turn the Knight of Discs the right way around, so it's no longer straining the relationship. If you keep it all to yourself, keep what you're doing to yourself, it's going to leave him wondering, thinking you're not doing anything to help the situation. The card is saying communicate. Love, career, future reading. Thanks. Thank you, Dr. Priya. I asked you to confirm multiple times and yeah, didn't get a response, so I moved on. Juvalo has the next. Juvalo wants to know, that was the first free reading of the day. Second free reading is a yes or no for Juvalo on Twitch. Juvalo wants to know, does Sergi like Judith? Okay. Does Sergio like Judith? Yes, yes, and yes. Pendulum is saying yes. Sergio likes Judith. Gonna do you a solid here. Awesome. You're most welcome, Juvalo. Thanks for joining us. Arika Limbu, are you still in the chat? Probably not. Gonna do Dr. Priya's reading, which is love, career, and future. Awesome. So, Dr. Priya, you've got the third free reading of the day. Help Dr. Priya understand what she needs to know regarding her love life, one card. Regarding her career, one card. And the prospects of her future, one card. Okay, so your first card is regarding love, and it is the Two of Discs reversed. Okay, so this one is talking to me about an opportunity. It's talking about potential for physical satisfaction, physical contact, like physical intimacy, basically, physical abundance in a relationship. The card is reversed, and it's telling me that you had this opportunity. It presented itself many times to you, this opportunity for physical appreciation and physical intimacy with someone, a partner, but you did not reach for that. You let that opportunity slide past you, and so it just wants to remind you that when this card shows itself again, when this potential shows itself again, don't let it go. Don't let it slide. Okay, it'll come with subtle, very subtle hints. Whoever this partner is, he's going to make subtle hints, subtle gestures, a little touch here and there that implies that he wants to be closer, he wants to be more intimate. And don't look away from it, don't shy away from it. Take advantage of those hints, use them. Yeah, that's what this card wants to say regarding your love. Career. Your career is the Three of Swords. And so this Three of Swords is telling me how you have hope, there's light, opportunity for growth. It wants you to apply your focus and your intuition towards your career. It also wants to remind you that your femininity, your womanhood, is your advantage here in your career. Your feminine charm and your good looks and just the feminine nature of your being, you know, like women who are stepping into their divine feminine they are zealous, they grab a shield and they're willing to defend those they care about and those who do good by them. They want to do good by those who do good by them. So like the people, your colleagues, your patients who you have a connection with, defend their honor, defend them from whatever, stand by them, hold them, support them. Yeah, so the hope here, the hope is regarding growth in your career, and to achieve that growth you'll need to apply your focus, number one, listen to your intuition, number two, and number three, embody your femininity. Don't think you have to be all manly or all like dominant in the workplace. Let your divine feminine show. Let your motherly, caring, supportive aspects show. So that's for your career. And future. Okay, so your future card is number 12 of the trumps. It's the Hanged Man, and he's reversed. So this card wants to inform you that as you move forward into the next week and into the next month and into the new year, there is going to be you're going to be going through some difficulty. There's going to be some suffering, some unpleasant stuff, just some difficult stuff that you're going to have to endure. And that's going to come at the hands of other people. It's going to come from others, outside sources. Yeah, you're going to be doing what you need to do. You're going to be embodying this feminine character, and you're going to be applying your focus, and you're going to be taking initiative in your relationship and not letting the opportunity for physical satisfaction and physical intimacy pass. And as you're doing these things, other people are going to see, and they're going to come and resist you. They're going to try and they're just going to throw doubt and like, why are you changing? Why are you being this way? You used to be also. They're not going to like the positive changes you're making, and they're going to make it difficult for you. But if you stick on it, if you stick through it, you're going to ascend. Like you'll make breakthroughs and blockages in your emotional being, and you're going to find a sense of satisfaction and security within yourself. Yeah, just push through. Don't let them keep you stagnant. Don't let them prevent you from reaching your destination. So that's future reading, future card. Cool, that's the third reading of the day. I haven't been disconnected, awesome. And so we're gonna have a look. Aurika Limbu is the only other one who made a request. Yeah, so that's the third free reading for the day. We've still got another 12 open readings. For anyone who wants a reading. Anyway, guys, for those three of you who have received readings, please feel free to give some value back in return for the readings you got. You can give value back by making a donation to me specifically, Karin Joshua, or Kerr. You'll find my PayPal link in my description, and yeah, you can also do us a solid here, the collective. We're all streamers and content creators here at this house, and so we're trying to turn this little studio into a professional recording studio. We've got a little crowdfunding project going, and yes, you can give some value in return by supporting that project as well. You'll find that AirFund link is also in the description. It's right underneath my personal PayPal link. Thank you so much, guys. We've got another 12 free readings available. 12 free available readings. Cool. While we wait for new viewers to come into the chat, I think I will... Nah, my fingers are really sore. I'm not going to make any more music. Ooh, it's pretty chilly here. It's getting pretty chilly here. And it's raining. Raining in buckets and loads. It's a good thing I pumped all the water up yesterday. So here we run on rainwater. We don't buy municipal water. All of the water we use in this house, we catch it here in big 5,000 liter tanks. And yeah, so yesterday I moved water from the houses next to the tanks next to the houses. I moved it to storage so that when it rains again the roof can catch more water. Yeah, I did that yesterday. Yesterday it was hot and this morning was hot. This rain came out of nowhere, so I'm pretty glad that I did that I pumped the water, moved it into storage. We've got a total of 35,000 liters of storage. That is excluding the swimming pool, which we use as like a backup reservoir. When there's drought and we don't have any water, then we start using the pool water for showering and for washing clothes and stuff like that. Arika Limbu, you want to know Avash current feelings for you. Awesome. So you're going to get the 4th reading of the day. I'm going to go ahead and do that for you right now. 4th free reading. Just excuse me, I've got some guests and they're shutting doors that I need to be open. Cool, I need that door open so I can tell if I've been disconnected or not. Hey Jackie, you're soaking wet, bud. It's nice to see you. Hello Layla. Arika understand the projections of herself which Avash has perceived. Here's your past interval, here's your present interval, and here's your future interval. So your first card is number 2 of the trumps. It is the priestess, and she is reversed. So this is, number 2 is all about opening of potential. There's potential for value, potential for value, just value, and that value can be emotional, physical, spiritual, whatever. There's value. This is in the past. There was value. It's reversed, so it's talking about you didn't grab hold of that potential. The potential presented itself to you. You had potential for physical value. You had potential for emotional value. You had potential for, did I say physical? Physical, emotional, and spiritual value in this relationship with Avash. He saw that. He saw this potential here, and neither of you grabbed hold of that potential, or you tried to, but you didn't have the endurance that was necessary to actually see that value realized. So yeah, when you start a relationship, when you start interacting and going on dates, there's potential right there for all of those things. And you've got to have endurance. You've got to get to know the person. You've got to stick it through and make compromises. You've got to have that endurance to reach that value, and you guys didn't exercise that characteristic of endurance, so you missed out on that potential. It's not the end of the world. Present interval is the Princess of Cups. So in your present, you are creating, you're using your creativity, and you're letting your creativity be inspired by your emotional self. You're holding up your emotions, like your emotional being, and you're presenting it as like a tortoise. It's soft on the inside but hard on the outside. So he's seeing this as well. He's seeing that you are soft and that you have a soft heart, but you've got this hardened shell that makes it really difficult to actually get to know the real you. It's not a negative thing. He's actually inspired by it. He thinks he likes the challenge. He likes that there's a challenge to actually get to know who you are, and he likes that you won't just let anyone in to hurt you. You won't let anyone just come into your life. You have a shell to protect you, and he likes that about you. Even though it means he's going to have to try hard, he likes that about you. Your future interval here is the 9 of Cups, and it's reversed. So this is talking about what is happening in the present moment that you can entertain and that you can encourage in order to have the future that you want. So the future that you are trying to reach for here is like full emotional experience, a full evolved emotional experience between both of you. This is something he wants as well from whatever you guys have, this relationship you're building. The card wants to remind you that when you have a fully embodied emotional relationship, that includes the negative emotions. That includes sorrow and discomfort. It includes depression, and all of the negative emotions are part of a fully embodied emotional experience. And so the card just wants to remind you that if you want to take the good without the bad, you're going to get nowhere. Neither of you are going to get anywhere in this relationship. If all you want is to take the good without the bad, nothing's going to come right. If you want this fully embodied emotional relationship where you can have those full, joyful, excited, loving experiences, you're also going to have to be prepared to hold the negative experiences, the difficult emotions, and the depressed periods, etc. So there you go. Teresa, please get off of my thread. Just please. Thanks. Inbox me, please. Inbox me if you're having trouble with your with the way that you reach people. Because like hijacking other people's threads and telling everybody to DM you, it doesn't work. You're never going to get anywhere doing that. So please, if you are having trouble and you're stagnant, reach out to me and I will help you, and we can actually brainstorm real ways that you can increase your reach and actually start making a difference to the way that you get an income out of your tarot reading experience. But the fact that you're doing this, it implies blockages, that you've got blockages and you've got self-limiting beliefs that prevent you from actually realizing the dream that you want for yourself. So please, don't do it. It's irritating for everybody and it doesn't even work. Anyway, Adika, that was your reading. Not what I was saying to Teresa, but before that, when I was talking about your relationship and a fully embodied experience, and having a tortoise-like emotional being where you're soft inside, hard outside, and snap. I don't even remember what your first card was, but you can go back in the video and listen to it again if you like. Yeah, please support me. If you found some value in your reading, please support me and give some value in return. You can do that by sending me a donation directly to my PayPal, or you can support my crowdfunding project, which is this whole house. We're all content creators and streamers, and we want to turn this little studio into, we want to outfit it properly, you know, get like good quality mic and some new musical instruments and a better quality camera, etc. So thank you very much. Looking forward to your support. Yeah, can you guys please stop closing the door? Thanks. You're most welcome, Arinka, most welcome. You know, the dinner making process never gets done, you know. Every day you gotta make dinner again. It sucks. Can't we just like make dinner once a week and then it just like lasts? I try to do this. I try to make big meals that'll last 2 days at least. Yeah. Doesn't always work out, you know, when you're feeding 3 or more people. It doesn't seem to matter how much food you make. People go back for seconds, and then they eat the food for breakfast, and they eat it for lunch. And yeah, it's great, but it's tiresome as well, you know, making dinner all the time, making these huge pots of food that take you hours to prepare, and it doesn't even last more than a day.